Yo, yo. Uh, what's going on? I hope y'all can hear me. I'm out here as usual. Another day, another opportunity to make the best. Forget the rest. Hope you got some rest. It's crazy. A lot of weird vibes, people. Weird vibrations in the air. A lot of weird vibes. You know, as I'm doing this stream, when I do live, I'm always in the middle of doing something. Salute. Friday Films. Salute. If I sound like I'm loud and screaming, don't get me, don't, oh, you said I'm loud and clear. All right, cool. If I start to yell, it's because I'm not yelling at my viewers. I get caught in the emotional side of things. Things are super weird. Weird. I told you all in the past that it gets dark out here in these crypto streets. I told y'all. Man. I told you. It gets dark in these streets, man, because you're dealing with human beings. And tie that all together with money, it gets dark. So the vibes that are weird is how people are confused about it. I don't understand the confusion. I don't understand the even the fear. What you thought this was? You thought everything was sweet? You want maximum gains without the maximum pain? Like you didn't think things like this happen? This is not new. This is not brand new. There's nothing new under the sun. So these events, again, just like you have market activity that's cyclical in nature, so is human behavior, especially when you're dealing with money in these markets, man. Especially when you're dealing with money. You got new jacks coming out of nowhere, making content, acting like they all wise, like they're just all knowing, acting like they got so much to offer with purpose, which is nothing wrong with that. But they do not embrace their humble beginnings. They forget about it. They allow their pride and their ego to overshadow everything they got going on, to then fool their viewers into believing that they really know what they're talking about. And that's just content creators. That's just content creators. We're not talking about specific tokens, coins, blah, blah, blah. That's just the inner work, the ongoings on and goings on from people who are in the community and what they do and things that affect the community and how it indirectly and directly always affects us. This crazy cloud of weirdness to me is weird is because y'all thought, not you as in my specific viewers, but I say you in general, there's a sentiment that everybody always thought everything, not everything, but things were not going to be as bad as it could be. And it's not even as bad as it could be right now. It's just y'all always have to forget, you always have remember, never forget the opposing side. Never forget the opposite, the polarity, the other side. Because when it rears its ugly head, don't be surprised. Don't be shook. Don't be nervous. Because it was always present. The possibility of hate to always rear its ugly head, the possibility of jealousy, the possibility of the energy of going against everything good that you have going on is always present. Always present. So when you have something crazy show up or happen to you and occur, and you're like, oh, you stumped up, you just like, oh my goodness, what? No, 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 no. It's happening for a reason. Number one, to continue to build your character. Number two, to show you, okay, maybe there's something that you can do. You can go back, review, reflect, reassess, rebalance, re-strategize, so that you can get to a point of resolve. You understand? That's all. Especially we at the bottom. I never represent for anybody at the top when I speak. We at the bottom. So there's nowhere to go but up. I don't care what they throw. What? What you afraid of? You're not about it. This is the whole thing. This is what I told you see, like people, like it's good to have ideals and to support your majestic, philosophical, altruistic concepts and principles until you get challenged on them. Like, yo, you're supposed to be a major figure in whatever you think. You're supposed to be an expert in whatever you espouse. You're supposed to be this grand, all-knowing, person. So I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna test you. You're gonna G-check you. You better know your shit. What's the problem? It manifests as different levels. It manifests in different levels. You want to talk about crypto? Especially if you've been in crypto for years. You want to talk about crypto and you've been in crypto for years, then you should be open and ready for whatever comes with that, good and bad. Everything is not always sweet, you know? This is what you chose to do. You woke up and decided, listen, I'm going to stream, I'm going to talk about cryptocurrency. So you got to deal with everything that goes with that, because we're not living in a perfect society. We're not living in a perfect situation. We're not living in a situation where we could just say, oh, everything is peer-to-peer, everything is decentralized, and we're going to just rock and roll on these blockchains. Absolutely not. We're at the bottom still. We're still living in a society that's governed by these central banks and these oligarchs. So why we surprised? Why we mad? Why we falling apart when they pull out their tools to scare the living crap out of everybody? Why are we scared? Where you been? You've been locked in your own mental fantasy? You've been locked in your own mental fantasy, thinking that, oh no, things are gonna be all right. Things are gonna be all right. No, I'm gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this bull market. Everything gonna be all right. You get to the bear market, everything gonna be all right. No. Stupid things happen all the time. All of the time. Crazy things happen all of the time to shake you out of whatever you believe in, to shake you from your convictions, to make you afraid, make you feel like you're wasting your time and you ain't worth nothing. You powerless. You're powerless. And many people prove them correct. Many people prove them correct. You think it's easy turning on cameras or blogging and streaming, and you have a purpose. It's not hard to stream, because anybody could turn on the camera and talk crap recklessly. But when you have a purpose, right? When you speak with authority and you're confident in whatever you're talking about, and you have a method, there's a method to the madness, and you have a purpose. It takes work, especially if you're not getting compensated by monetarily. Oh, it definitely takes work and patience and dedication. But you got to deal with everything that comes with that. You got to deal with the fact that, hey, people are not going to like you. People are not going to like what you have to say. You got to deal with the fact that possibly you'll have so much uh, animosity towards you that you'll probably have people stalk you. You probably have people harass you. You probably have people send all kinds of letters to your home, send all kinds of notices to your home. You probably have all kinds of legal type of cloud hanging over you to scare the living wits out of you. Be prepared for everything bad that comes with it, man. Just like you prepared, you turn on your stuff and you want to talk about a crypto. Now you scared. What were you about in the first place? Oh, yeah, you just wanted this and that. This is revolutionary. It's dark. This is all dark. Like right now, as far as its blessing, there's a beneficial aspect to it because it's world changing and there's a breakthrough, groundbreaking, but it does not come with a price, with a cost. And a lot of people are not about taking that cost. You know, they're not about it. It's just not. They're not. They're not. They're not. You know, and who to reach out. I told you, like 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 homeboy said, crypto's a solo sport. It's real and it's dark. You got people dealing with money. There's no sunshine at the end of that road, man. That's why you got to play your part and make it work for you. It's only a tool. People crazy, man. People crazy. And I put myself in that mix. Tin Top, salute to you. You always devout as far as jumping in everybody's stream and supporting everybody. I see you. I see you, Tin Top. I see you. I see you. Salute to you. You know, I don't understand the now everybody afraid. Why so many people afraid? Now is when you're supposed to stand more, test. No, this is what it is. You're not, what are you about? What are you about? It's what separates. I told you, you got to learn. People have to learn to discern between truth and imposter. You know, I understand. I understand inconvenience. I understand going through pressures and things that you don't want to do. I get all that because guess what? Life is messy. Okay. We can't always expect things to go the way we want things to go. And we can't always expect not to do things that we do not want to do and go through. What are we talking about? We talking about a marketplace that has the potential to change world finance as we know it. You think that's not going to meet a great deal of resistance? You think that hasn't been meeting a great deal of resistance for years? This is not brand new. This is not brand new that content creators have their channels struck, shut down, sent to court, all types of paperwork. None of this is new. None of this is new. Good, bad, indifferent, innocent, guilty, whatever. It's not the first time. You shaking yourself. You let them shake yourself out of your own future blessings. You let them shake yourself out of opportunity because what? Because what? Maximum gains, but everybody want maximum gains without the maximum pain. Come on, man. Everybody want maximum gains without the maximum pain. I make that make sense. What kind of fantasy world do you live in where you want everything for nothing? Everything and work not and not work for it. Well, make that make sense. All this language we're hearing, these are teaching moments. These are teaching moments. That's all. Teaching, teaching lessons left and right. Been telling y'all, man. Been telling y'all. Been telling y'all. You know, it's always beneficial to mind your own business, take care of your own affairs, study, do your research. Hold on one quick second, people. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. Give me like 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yeah. Sorry, people. Sorry for that, But I don't understand why be scared now. No, 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 no. No, don't be scared now. Be angered. Yeah, right? Where's the rage? Where's the anger? That passion. That passion. Redirect that fearful energy that you have into rage so that you can face this beast head on because they're trying to take everything away from you. They're trying to take it away from you. Are you gonna let them? Are you gonna let them? And if it's just you wielding wielding your natural authority to say, you know what, you're not gonna do this. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna fight. Just simply fight. Then so be it. So be it. We want to be. We want to be a part of this. We want to be a part of that. And when it's time to rise to the occasion, so many people just fold. but you want to be successful in life, as if that comes easy. Had to work hard. Everybody had to work, do something to get to this point in their lives. That has meaning. That is symbolic. You can refer to these moments in your life and your life trajectory, your history, and point out different moments, different milestones you've accomplished and completed and reached to complete goals, right? You're gonna have some entity take that away from you. You're gonna have some entity scare the living crap out of you, as if you didn't work hard to reach and achieve what you have today. Yo, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna keep it 100%. Like I don't keep it 100%, but I'm saying, just to be as forthcoming as I can. I'm not giving y'all advice. I'm just sharing with y'all because why not? Because I'm really not about being a hypocrite. I have issues with that. I have issues with that. You know? Meta, what's up? Coin Critic. Soul Hex. Greetings, greetings, greetings. You know, it's how you fight that matters. But I have, this is what I was gonna say. This community thing pisses me off, yo. I have issues with that, with like the whole community talk. Because now is the example. Now, as more than any other time, is when the community should form like Voltron, like the old cartoon. You form together, come together, show that there's strength in numbers, in unison. To strike back, to defend, to protect. But it's fake shit left and right. When it's time to stand, like for real, not for no, yo, 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 yo. Oh man. I remember in the years past, YouTube apocalypse striking crypto channels down with a vengeance. It's YouTube apocalypse, the whole PewDiePie's foolishness. But then they used that, and then they went after crypto content creators years after that, like consecutive, back to back, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. They just kept content, regular. You had people getting nabbed or harassed in this community already, seeing cease and desist, court documents, numbers, docket number, this entity versus their legal government in this community, y'all. In this community. And I say in this community, in the crypto community. I don't care. In the DeFi space. There's heads, content creators, founders of projects, freaking people who've been in this joint longer than me, who are black like me, who've been through the fire. They've been through the fire. You would think that folks would reach out to them. I don't know if they have, possibly, maybe. But like there would be some type of public connections made to show, okay, listen, man, I know you guys went through X, Y, and Z. You got any advice for the people who are crying now, who are scared to death? You got folks who are scared to death. How did you manage? Because it's fearful, sure. You don't know if you're doing anything wrong talking about what you're talking about in crypto. You don't know. All you're trying to do is just live your life and win. But you don't know if what you're doing could get you caught up. So instead of asking support from people who went through it, it's like, let me ignore, let me just get in my own world, my own bubble. You got people in the crypto space that face this type of investigation, the scrutiny, channels taken down, ostracism from the community. They are some of the most famous cats in the entire crypto space, y'all. Next to legitimate blockchain founders, these cats, they still are around today. They don't get any type of, no one reaches out in some like out, public way to be like, yeah, listen, you guys went through this. What, even if you could share a word of encouragement, nobody has any out, like insight to even reach out to them on some level like that. They could tell y'all they've been through it, and they were going through it by themselves while the entire crypto world vilified them. Vilified them. To this day, they fight that shit. Craig Grant and Trevon James, to this day, have to fight criticism from the shit that happened with BitConnect, yo. And they went through all this alone. And y'all scared today? I told you this shit. This is all dark. Like, what are you scared about? Crazy, man. Crazy. You're gonna go to in a situation that could potentially break down Babylon, tear the whole Babylon down, tear it down. You're dealing with something that could just uproot, disrupt the entire system. And you think it's gonna be easy? You think it's gonna be sweet? I've tried to engage in community. I try to be part of community in my natural life. That never worked for me, but that's me. That never worked for me. It never worked. So I had to do shit on my lonesome. My lonesome to this day. D Angel, greetings, greetings, greetings. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Had to do things on my lonesome, y'all. You think I liked it? You think I enjoyed it? No. But look at what's going on in this crypto. Look at what's going on our community, crypto community, and what what uniformity is taking place as far as unison and the strike against the machine. What? No, it's left to individuals to look. You got to face it on your own, man. You do you. You on your own, as you were when you were born in here, when you were born into this world. Like what are we talking about? To be for real. That's why I never like seriously, y'all talk that community talk. Y'all love to talk about, oh, with our community. Oh, community. Where's the community when you need them? And I'm not talking about a few heads that's about it. I'm talking about the community. Everybody. Everybody. Everybody who want to win, who want to get all these thousands of X gains. Where they at when you need them? Everybody. Like everybody, yo. It's already a small community within a small community. People pushing the numbers, they pushing the goalposts. Talk about, oh, there's like roughly 4% of people in the world that's in crypto. How do you know that? Did you count them head for head? How do you know this? Because the way things are looking right now, it looks like we're a lot smaller than 4%. This is a lot smaller. It feels like we all of us could fill a gymnasium. All of us could fill, even worse, a mess hall. All of us could fill the restaurant of a Dallas BBQs, a damn lunchroom. Because I don't see a lot of real energy. I don't see a lot of real heads. I see weird vibes. Weird vibes. Scared. People scared. You at the bottom. You got nothing to gain or lose. You at the bottom. You're not nothing. You got everything to gain and nothing to lose because you're already at the bottom. So I retract my statement. We have nothing going on. Like to be so deathly afraid. Oh my God! Oh my God! What? What's this? What's this? An online syndicate? What are we doing? Cartel? What are we doing? Farias? No. Negative. None of that. None of that. None of that. I put some bullshit symbols in my avatar, and what? What am I part of now? What am I part of now? Got zesty goddamn colors on the thing. So say that. Say that I'm zesty. I'll take that. Fuck it. Because I got the shit in my avatar. But don't tell me I'm part of some kind of terrorist syndicate bullshit. Don't tell me that. Fucking suffer from PTSD on some regular normal life growing up shit in the city, and I turn on my camera to talk shit about some fucking crypto bullshit, and I'm a part of some shit. Fuck out of here. Crazy. Out of here. You know what I do? You know what I fucking do for a living? You would swear I was fucking law enforcement for the shit that I do. I'm not solo either. That's another thing with these solo, this shit. Like I'm stuck in a situation where, okay, you part of the community, you know, crypto, without a community, these shits don't work. But then when you need the community, it's bullshit. These blockchains don't give a fuck about our feelings. But people, we always fuck shit up. I don't know what the hell this is. This is part of the whole thing, though. Like, why are people upset? Yo, it's maximum pain. That's it. And then you got idiots that keep talking. Yo, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. It's always gonna get worse. Just like it's always gonna get better. So get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta toe the line. Keep a balance. It's always going to get where the possibility of it being worse is always present. Because your situation right now, no matter how bad it is, could always be worse. So what the fuck? Dumb shit. You embrace that kind of energy, you introduce calamity to your life. The fuck? That's what they want. This is not hard. It's not hard. You introduce success, you introduce greatness, you welcome the ability to win in everything that you do. Even when you lose, you still win. What's going to be waiting for you? Opportunity. Chances to always gain. That's it. That's all that be waiting for you because you live in that spirit and energy. You live that way. You breathe it. You are an embodiment of success. That's what you attract. You want to act like shit, you're going to attract nothing but flies and insects because you're an embodiment of excrement. The shit ain't hard, yo. You want to attract success? Do you think successful people hang around folks who have weird vibes, low vibration, at the bottom of the bottom? And it doesn't have to be something socioeconomic, because you could be a financially well-off rich person and be a dickhead. I'm talking about, you think successful people don't like company? Success loves company too. But it starts with your mindset and your attitude. These niggas send me a fucking thing, I'll be like, oh, I made it, bitch. I made it. You sent me a fucking letter in my shit, I made it. Oh, finally. Now I'm gonna clout chase. Now I'm not turning shit off. Now I'm gonna turn up. Now I'm gonna turn up. That's how I see it. Send me some shit. It's no fucking love, left or right. So it don't matter to me. My family taken care of. Send me some shit. I'm gonna turn up. Oh shit. For real? Oh, we winning. We winning. Let my name be opportunity. I'm flipping it all. I always flip it, man. Because I was born with my back against the uterine wall. I was born with my back against the uterine walls. My back has always been against a fucking wall. So I'm always going to see a way out. That's my attitude. I've been forced to think like that. So you motherfuckers, stop being so scared, yo. Live your life. Live your life. Stop being so scared. This shit happened already before. Maybe with different people, different circumstances, but this shit happened already. Reach out to the people who've been through it. If they want to talk about it, they'll talk about it. If not, not. But know that it's happened. This is not brand new. This is not brand new. And people are scared for what? Facts, facts, facts. Exactly. Exactly. You won in the end because you were committed. You were committed. There you go. It's an example. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is not obscure, bizarre, types of things that I'm sharing with the people. Exactly, most will run. Absolutely. You want billions and you think that's just gonna come just natural? Oh yeah, it's just gonna just there's a ribbon in the sky so high. You think it's gonna just fly, just fall into your lap with no work? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? 100%. That's what we always have to do. We always have to do whatever adversity we face. Those are moments for us to flip it right then and there. Are we going to succumb to the adversity, or are we going to meet it head on and redirect the negative energy that's coming towards us, man? Because that's what can be crushing when we allow the negativity to overtake and overwhelm us. It crushes our spirit and our desire and our drive to do anything, man. Ladies and gentlemen, like for real, what are we gonna do? Take advantage, flip it. Yo, you got troll masters of old and new. When they go through hardship, what do? When some people, you think it's over for them, you think it's over, and what happens shortly after? They win hard, and they don't ever go back to whence they came. the suffering they came from. Those are teaching moments. We can all achieve that if we allow it and believe it. Damn, man. Pity party left and right, yo. We already got to wait for freaking Pulse Chain. Don't know when that's ever coming out because your man wilding, doing bullshit shit in the streets, whatever. But then that's that. That's that. That's that because the bullshit he doing, he's still tweeting foolishness. That's that. Let him do the foolishness on his own. But don't fucking like wallow in some negative shit when you see some other shit going on and you're like, oh, woe is me. I can't believe it. Did you do anything wrong? Do you feel like you did anything wrong? Live your life. Live your life. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. I don't care how dark it may look. You'll be all right. It's a learning. You'll be all right. Please, man. Yo, you want them 10,000 X's, 15, 20, 100, a million X's? You want that? 100 million% gains? You want levels like that? You got show me how worthy you are. That's what it's about. Like she said, it's a test. Shout out to D'Angel. That's the truth. It's a test. And we losing. Many of us losing, man. We don't know what we're doing, man. Losing furiously too. Helping them win. Helping the antagonists. Helping the antagonists win. Ridiculous. I don't understand. I don't understand this, man. We've been in this for years. Yo, why we what? Oh, some letter or the alphabet boys, the alphabet people sending letters. Alphabet sending letters, and we shook. No, that's time to turn up, man. Like, yo, you made it, yo. You did so much. You got the attention. You got the attention. What are you gonna do with that now? What are you gonna do with the attention? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm too old to play effing games, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too old to play games, y'all. I'm not a person who gets embarrassed because I don't give a F no more. I stopped caring 20 years ago. I stopped caring about what people think. Who cares? Because it doesn't matter. You want to talk about liberation? Liberate yourself from the chains of worrying about what people think about you. You want to think about freedom? You want to talk about freedom? Unlock those chains, those mental chains. Unlock those things first. Change your attitude first. Eliminate them weird vibes that come with poor thinking, bad attitude, insecurity, etc., etc. Eliminate those vibes, man. You know, we want to transform our life and think it's just gonna be just 1, 2, 3. No, 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 no. No. Look at the cheap ass founder, that we got flossing and everything. Cheap as fuck. You could tell his spirit is cheap. You could tell. And that's the example, right? He's showing you he don't care. He's just doing him and blah blah blah. That's a spirit. That's a cheap spirit. You can't keep talking about how you give. You the giving tree. You the giving tree constantly. Let your work speak for itself and let the world tell you that you're the giving tree. If you keep espousing that you give, it's because you're a miserable miser, fucking frugal ass cheap motherfucker. And you use your words and your tactics to create the certain magic to allow people to believe, oh. You got 1.7 billion in your pocket, dog. What we doing? Come on, man. Yo, good people. I'm about to. Sonny in the building. Yeah, exactly. What you gonna do with it? You know, what you gonna do? What you gonna nothing? What am I gonna do? It's a story to tell. What am I gonna do? It's a story to tell. Because what could anybody do if you know what I'm saying? Like, what can they do? What can anybody fucking do if you don't let them do? Nobody could break my spirit. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Please, listen, stop being so scared. And you don't belong in crypto. This is revolutionary. It's not for everybody, man. It's only for people that's about it for real. The real revolutionaries. That's it. That's it. That's all you're showing me. There's a lot of people ain't really about. They're not. They're not. Especially those that have been in it for years. Why are you giving up now? Don't be giving up because of this rumors and things that you hear. Not even rumors. This weird vibe energy. Don't be giving up. Don't be giving up now. Now is when you should double back and be like, oh, reinforcement, reinforcement. Because what you're doing, you're not doing anything wrong. You're living your life doing what you got to do. But anything borrowing something suspect and crazy. I'm not talking about talking crap and doing nefarious things, hurting people. I'm not saying none of that. Now, if I'm talking about some zesty token, let it be that. Leave it at that. I'm talking about zesty token. That's it, man. My channel ain't big. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. If I was doing this full time, that's different. If this was my bread and butter, that's different. I haven't got 1 cent. Not one. Do I care? No. Because I do what I do because I enjoy it. Used to talk about relationships. Used to talk about how men do sucker shit. Men don't behave like men. Doing sucker shit. You find that in crypto. Men doing sucker shit. And that's what's taking place today. Grown ass men. Grown ass men, yo. Who don't know how to be men. Clearly don't know how to be men. In every shape, form, and fashion, everything, and whatever you want to call it, from top to bottom. Who don't know how to represent, who don't know how to be, to exemplify what being a man is, like for real. Who don't know how to meet their responsibilities, who don't even honor the fact that you blessed just to have commitments. Who just want to be solo, dolo, selfish, and reckless. And then profess that they're alpha. Profess that that's power. Oh, really? Really? What are you leaving behind? A bullshit legacy of nothing. What are you leaving behind? Examples of cowardice. Examples of feardom. Examples of hypocrisy and contradiction and loss and sorrow and deep depression. That's what you're leaving behind. A person who was yearning to be accepted by the fold but could not. So they had to create an alter ego of some sort to compensate for their void. And destroy every example, every human example of joy, of love, of cheer that exists within the human family, because they are void of that. That's the type of man I do not and will not ever respect. But that's me. Indeed, man. That's what it's about. Live life. Stop making this is not important. This is not a lot of this stuff that we're doing is not important. Because let some type of mishap befall upon us. Unfortunately, may no misfortune fall upon us. But I'm saying this: should a challenge arise and we have to face it, A lot of these things that we think is so important evaporates. Evaporates. And for some people, that's what they're realizing right now. They're letting certain things throw them off their journey, and they're realizing what they thought was the truth is now a lie. What they thought is real, they find out is disingenuous. Hmm. Good people, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for joining me, all my viewers. Yo, Meta, Sunny, y'all two were the first, actually, the first real community that I joined, yo. And I think about those experiences to this day. To this day. Because I learned more than anything else. I learned, and what I learned, you can't pay for, right? The good experiences and the learning and teaching moments outweigh everything else. And truth be told, I miss that because it's not the same elsewhere. It's not. Hasn't been the same. But I wish everybody the best always, for real, for real. And I move forward with those experiences that you guys have shared with me and I shared with y'all as well. For real. In unison. In unison for real. Not some something like false, but real shit. Real shit. Take care, y'all.